In August, I decided to join the program, and then it just paid off well. 57 revenue USD.
This is around about like 1.5 months or so.
I've learned a lot from there. It was just crazy.
I mean, let's get right into it. Tell your story. How did everything go?
Yeah, so I joined, I think, August. To be fair, I was a bit lazy at the start. I didn't really do a lot. But come like September, October, I literally put my foot down. I was testing like 5-6 products at once. And then it wasn't until the end of November where that product really kicked off. And then from there, it was just crazy until the end of December.
So how did it go? Let's go get into the screen share over here. So this is pounds, right?
Yeah, in pounds, yeah.
This is around about like 1.5 months or so.
Yeah, about that, yeah. Yeah, 1.5, yeah.
Nice. So how much is that in profit?
So 60%. So I think I worked out about 27,000, about that. 25 to 27.
How much is that in USD? That's like
57 revenue USD. So profit
31.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
No, first of all, good stuff. How does that feel?
It feels crazy, honestly. I don't even think it's sunk in yet. It's crazy.
Yeah, maybe you can refresh the screen so people know it's real.
Yeah, of course.
And is it the first time you're seeing these numbers?
Yeah. Most of the other products I've tested, I've gotten a few sales, maybe. Nothing crazy. I had one big page. I did well on YouTube and that. I think from September to until this product blew up, I was getting consistent few sales a day, which was good. It was like 50 to 100 pound profit per day. So that was still big for me. And then this one hit, really took off, and it was just crazy.
How long did it actually take to get to the first like really high days?
I actually started dropshipping in February last year. So I was doing it way before the program, but I didn't really see any results. I was doing organic. I was also doing Facebook ads. I was just playing around with it all, and it wasn't working. And then in August, I decided to join the program, and then I've learned a lot from there. And it was just about putting in the work. And it's really just before Q4 when I really started putting in the work, and it just paid off well.
So how was it to do everything by yourself versus with us with guidance?
Honestly, it was huge difference. I didn't know, as I said, I was switching between organic, Facebook. I was doing 2 at once. I was doing all sorts. And then when I joined, you guys put me straight on the organic course. You saw my scenario and you put me straight on that, and I just focused on that from there.
Yeah.
And if I had any silly, stupid questions or little things that were bugging me or something wasn't working, I could always come to you guys for an answer. That's the main thing. Yeah, I didn't have to wonder, go on YouTube, go on Google, try and figure out myself. And the big thing also is you guys selecting the products. I think that was one of the major things, because honestly, the first few products I was doing on TikTok in February, they were the worst products ever, honestly.
Would you think that the product you're currently testing is a winner by yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So you already liked it by yourself as well?
Yeah. I liked it before I put it in the sheet and you guys verified it. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I never seen anything like it.
If you would have to like estimate, how many videos have you actually posted so far?
What, since I started dropshipping, or
both? Dropshipping and the program.
I had a few products before I started the program. I think maybe 3, 4, 5, something like that. So let's say that was about 500 videos, maybe a bit less, I don't know. And then since the program, probably a lot more. I feel like I saw success later than like other students, because I think you say about 500 videos you film, like you're good after that. But I didn't really see that. I was doing so many and I wasn't really getting any results. So I don't know if it's the products.
Do you count unique pieces of content, or if you repost or something like that?
Oh, no, unique, I think. Yeah, I'm not counting reposting yet.
So unique videos you posted over 500 in the program and it didn't work?
I reckon so. Yeah, I reckon so, about that. I wouldn't say it didn't work. It was working, but just not what I wanted to. Yeah.
I see. So what made the switch? Like, why do you think this final one actually worked?
So I feel like it's a good product to like gift. So obviously it was coming up to Christmas and a lot of people were looking for gifts. That was definitely the main part to it, because I can see obviously it's slowed down now after Christmas, but it was just something that you couldn't really find anywhere else. I don't know how to say it without like revealing it, but there's a big company doing it, but they're not really doing the products that I sell.
When you started with dropshipping overall, like what were the goals for you from the get-go?
Honestly, I didn't have any goals at the start. Literally just try and make something work. Just see for myself, because I keep seeing all these YouTube videos, or kept seeing last year, all these people like saying how easy it is, like how much money you can make. So I was just seeing if I can do it for myself, really. I had the normal goal of like 10,000 a month, or like like all other people, but that's not what I started as.
How come you started with dropshipping, not something else?
I don't know. Even before dropshipping, I was switching to different things. I kept learning about like different stuff, like trading, crypto. I looked at like agency, all the normal stuff, and then I decided to do dropshipping. I don't know. I just chose one and kept going.
Did you start buying anything with the money you made now?
Not really. No, I just a few presents for like family and that, but not anything for myself and nothing big crazy. Like still it's just numbers on the screen, like all these case studies I watch before I saw success with you guys, like they would just say like it's numbers on the screen, it doesn't feel real, and now I can actually confirm that.
But you're doing this full time, correct?
Yeah. So for the last month and a half, I've been doing it every day, like making content probably at least 5 hours a day. Some days I do it all day because I've got so many accounts as well. That's the other thing. For the same product, for the same,
What did you do before?
Well, before dropshipping?
Yeah.
I went to university, but I decided I didn't really want to go down that path. So I was just doing a few like jobs, like, around town, like delivering stuff like that. And then I always had the goal of like making it big. So I had to find something. So I just settled for dropshipping.
Obviously, you said in the beginning when you started out, you didn't have really any goals. How did that change now? Do you have any now? What's the plan for this year?
Yeah. So this year, I think it's probably quite achievable, but I want at least 6 figures profit, probably in half a year, something like that. I can see it works. But for the end of the year, I'm not really too sure. I don't know, multiple 6 figures, maybe. We'll see. Seems like a reasonable goal.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like if we consider that like last month there was around 30K in profit, it's not that far off, right? Like
Exactly.
If we replicate this once every 4 months, you're already basically there.
And it's actually crazy. I haven't really talked to you guys in the group much the past few weeks, but I've got another product that a mate started doing. I've got a mate who started doing it. It's similar to my product. It's just a bit different. And then I started doing it as well. And actually, I've seen some success with that too, which is crazy. It's sort of like a Valentine's one. So it's sort of like this all over again.
Yeah.
It hasn't really properly popped off like the previous product, but it's going good.
Did you tell your family about all this?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, honestly, they couldn't believe it. They know it was coming at some point because they saw I was putting in all these days, months, just grinding away and not really seeing much result. But
how did they react?
Hard to believe. It's crazy when you're making more money in a month than like they would in a year, for example. It's just unbelievable.
So when they saw it the first time, what did they say?
I don't know. I don't think they thought it was real. They thought I like faked the screen or something. Just found the screenshot somewhere.
Yeah. What would you say were the main challenges over the last like half a year or so with this?
Honestly, just staying consistent, especially with product research, because a product can work for a month, but then it can like die off really quickly. And if you haven't got another one after that, you're just sitting there not doing much. So yeah, it's keeping consistent with product research is the main part. And obviously the videos as well, upload them at least 3 times a day or whatever. But that wasn't as difficult as just, but because it's hard to just sit there and scroll for hours and try and find products. It's just boring. I'd rather be making than consuming, but it's got to be done.
Did you ever feel like quitting?
Yeah. I'd say a few times, yeah, but I always knew I wouldn't quit. But I definitely thought about it.
Do you have any plans with the money? Like, do you know just roundabout what you want to do with it? Do you want to spend it? Do you want to invest? Do you want to keep doing like all in on dropshipping? What's the plan with that?
Yeah, so I want to carry on dropshipping. Yeah, I want to definitely invest some of it. Yeah, crypto stuff like that. But most likely I want to move out because I don't really like the UK. I want to move out to another country somewhere. I haven't really fully thought about it yet. That's like the main goal, maybe for this coming year now.
Well, it makes sense. Are you still living with your parents?
Yeah, I'm still at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should be planning in like anywhere between 10 and 20% of your profit for expenses. Make that a little bit higher after it's consistent, but for now, like 10 to 20%. But make sure you're talking about the average over the last 3 and 6 months. Okay, so for example, in this case right now, your average over the last three months is like 10K a month, right? Because 1K was 30, and 1 month was 30, and the other 2 basically 0. So you need to make sure that you think like that, and then don't just like have 1 month where you spend a shit ton of money and then 0. So that's important. But yeah, like you can go ahead and move out. Just keeping that in mind. Like you need to understand, okay, I'm not allowed in the beginning to spend more than like 20%. Later on, you can spend more, but for now, 20% of the profits you actually make.
Yeah. that's the other hard thing I'd say is actually having like consistent months with this, because yeah, like pumped in December, like it was crazy, but I think it's going to be hard to keep it consistent every month, like even 10K maybe possibly, but we'll see. It's just about doing as many products as you can.
It feels like it because the product you had was seasonal.
Yeah.
But in reality, like 90% of the products we have like as winners is not seasonal at all. Just because this one was seasonal, it doesn't mean that other products are not going to work, which are not.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't worry about that too much, because in the end of the day, it's more about the skill of learning how to go viral and then converting, and then it's just product selection. Okay, I understand how it might feel like a little bit of a luck thing where, okay, this one Christmas product popped off and then died down again. It's not really that, because if you really think about it, the skill should be there. You wouldn't go viral if it wouldn't be, right? So how many videos for you actually did go viral?
What, for this product or in general?
For this product?
Quite a lot, at least 20, I reckon.
There you go. So
yeah, something like that, 15, 20, maybe more. I don't know. I've got so many accounts, but it's crazy.
If you
in December, like every other day, I had a video going viral, pretty much.
Here we go. If you would have only one video which went super mega viral, like 50 million or like 100 million views or something on one video, that can actually be a luck factor, you know. But if you have consistently the same thing going viral on multiple accounts with multiple videos, it's not really in luck anymore. So I would definitely not see it like that, and I would expect more sales down the line. But for you, what's the main recommendation you would give to like a complete beginner?
The sooner you start filming, the sooner you're going to get better. So I think even if it's a really bad product or you're not making sales, honestly, just go for it and just start, because you're not going to get any better just watching the YouTube videos. It's really like an on-hand thing. You got to start filming and doing it yourself to actually get better. There's no little trick, little magic or some hint that will just make your videos blow up. It's really not.
It's just two things. It's number one, putting in the work, and number two, getting feedback and making sure that you
100%
adapt over the time.
Yeah, 100%.
What would you say, like, if you'd rate your beginning videos, like the videos you posted in the beginning? Like, obviously back then you thought they're good because that's why you made them. So why did they not work? What would you like tell yourself like half a year ago?
They were honestly just all over the place. I don't think like they weren't in sync. Like the music with the text, like the storyline was bad. Like the actual angles, like everything. Maybe there wasn't even the storyline. It was just it was so bad. And there's the product as well. It wasn't just a video. It was a really bad product.
So everything was up.
Yeah, honestly, I was one of my first products was this little like gear stick keychain thing. It was so bad. I got 6 million views on one of the videos, but I got maybe 5 sales.
That's what happens if the selection is not correct. How would you describe the structure of the program itself to someone who isn't in?
Yeah, honestly, like as soon as you join, like you know what path to take, and you know where to find the help and what to do. Like you're never gonna feel lost about it, and then you literally just put in the work and ask questions along the way, get your videos reviewed, everything like that. The main good thing about it is the support. Obviously, you guys teach how to do organic or how to do ads, but the main thing is having those people there pretty much 24/7 just helping you out.
The components are a couple. Like number one is accountability, that you understand how much volume is normal. You see everyone around you, all the people in the group, and they're all crushing it and they're all posting a lot, and then you feel like you're missing out if you're just posting like 2, 3, 4 videos a day, because nobody's doing that. Everybody's posting way more. And the second thing is all the videos get reviewed by us, and the third thing is the products also get reviewed by us, and we tell you what's good and bad. Those components which make people successful. It's as simple as that. But obviously you have to still show up every day and keep posting. If you actually think you can do that, you can click the link below, sign up for a call. We see if it's a good fit. And yeah, I mean, looking forward for the next case study with you, an update.
Yeah, hopefully in a few months down the line.
Exactly.